Good morning, Kilbourne. This is your WKHS news for Friday, February 19th, 2021. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Amaya Harris. Since it's Black History Month, Tess and Julie wanted to highlight some of the small, Black-owned businesses we can help support.
Stay tuned to hear about these businesses and be sure to spread the word to others about them.
In Columbus, lots of minority-owned businesses have been popping up. These entrepreneurs have tackled the difficulty of starting and maintaining a business. This has been even harder because of COVID-19. We talked to some of these entrepreneurs to find out why supporting minority-owned businesses are important and the ups and downs of starting one.
What is Leafy?
Leafy is a paper product company, minority-owned. It's eco-friendly, biodegradable, septic tank safe. It's a environmental, aware company. We're a company that care about the environment and also making sure our product is top notch. So, yeah.
What made you want to start your company?
We're all entrepreneurs. We've been thinking about, we always brainstorm on different things all the time. We just felt that there was a void that needed to be filled. We just come together with ideas 24/7, and it's just one that stuck, and we just went full force with it.
So what would you say was like the hardest or the easiest parts of it?
Actually sitting back and enjoying watching what you created come to life. I would say that's maybe the easiest part of the best part of it all, honestly.
The hardest part is, like Chuck mentioned, yes, being a teammate, but also finding the right team to help fulfill what it is that you wanted to create.
Why do you think supporting minority-owned businesses is important?
I would say the resources that we have an opportunity to even get a chance to even touch. It's not really a lot of opportunities in minority neighborhoods, minority areas to even expand out. So, when a minority business or when, a minority does come up with a business plan or anything like that to help their community, it helps the environment as well, the area that they are from. So, there are certain pockets within, cities that are underprivileged. When there is a business that is formed out of that area, that will help that area grow. And I believe as a city or a state, it will make the whole state or even the country better if those areas have more opportunity. So with supporting minority business, it will help the country, period.
Tell us about Lifestyle Cafe and what it is.
So Lifestyle Cafe is a plant-based, all-American eatery cafe. And it was born out of the desire to help people see that, eating cleaner and plant-based can be very flavorful and delicious.
What made you want to start your company?
What motivated me to start Lifestyle Cafe, it had a lot to do with the conversations that me and my best friend were having about, going to other cities, seeing a lot of plant-based options, and then coming back to Columbus and there not being the kind of options that we would see in other cities.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided that we wanted to bring that same feel that we were getting when we went to like a New York or an Atlanta or something like that. And we wanted to bring it to Columbus.
This has been Julie and Tess with your WKHS News.
During quarantine, many athletes' sports were put on pause, which could have easily affected their play now. Harrison and Christian talked to athletes about the physical toll quarantine has had on them and how they pushed past it.
The girls' basketball team ran into a mid-season hump when put into a 2-week quarantine. Mara McGlone, Amaya Harris, and Lauren Scott talked to us about the struggles of the team and how they fought back. How did the team quarantine affect the team?
I think as a team going in, we were really rolling, so it definitely hurt to shut us down for 10 days. And obviously the physical aspect of it, you have to come back into shape. But as a team, I think we really bounced back well and are in a good place now.
I think it affected the team because we were on a really good pace and we were playing good together and we were flowing together, and then we kind of just got shut down and we were forced to only see each other through Zooms, and then we got thrown back and we had a big game that week. So I think in that aspect, it just kind of killed our momentum, but we came back and we got the win Friday, so it was good.
I think it affected the team because we were really rolling, we were playing really well, and it kind of hit us in a really weird spot. We were having a lot of really good games and then just had to stop. And so we missed 3 big games that we had to later make up, which has made a bunch of crazy weeks recently. But I think we bounced back pretty well and we've been doing fine, so.
How did your 2 weeks out of school affect you academically?
Having 2 weeks out of school, the first week was remote, so it didn't really matter, but the second week hurt a little more because everybody was transitioning back, so I had to figure out how to coordinate being out of school but still zooming into class and everything.
It was kind of rough. So we were online the first week, but the week we got to go back to school, I was still quarantined, and my whole class took a test, and it didn't go too well, but I got to take it at home, so that was a plus. And then it's just math I felt behind in because I wasn't in class to do reviews.
So I was actually quarantined twice, and the first time I was quarantined was 2 weeks before we went back online. So I was quarantined 2 weeks before and then the whole time online, so I missed a big chunk of class before then, which set me behind online because everything's already slower when you're online, so it was a lot harder to catch up on everything. And then the second time, it was actually the first week we were back in hybrid, so I was doing a lot of still online work, and it did set me behind in a lot of my classes.
How did the quarantine affect you personally?
So I tested positive for COVID, so having that, I was down for a couple of days actually being sick, but I really felt pretty good. I was able to run during the 10-day quarantine. Coming back, obviously the return to play took a little while, but overall I think I bounced back pretty well.
So I didn't test positive, so nothing really changed for me. It was just being at home and not actually being able to practice. But I was still able to work out and run and get out and stay in shape. It was just coming back in the team setting is what felt a little different.
This has been Harrison Klein and Christian Wesley, WKHS News.
This has been your WKHS News. Tonight, boys basketball is home at 7:30 against Westerville South, and tomorrow they're at Westerville North at 6. The girls basketball team also has their second round of the playoffs against New Albany at 7.
Also tomorrow, boys and girls swimming compete at OSU. Girls gymnastics also plays at Thomas. Make sure to support them. Thanks for watching. Have a fun and safe week in Kilbourne, and stay healthy.
My voice cracked. All right. There you go. I busted it. Okay.
All right.